What I did 30 days ahead of Kokoro was I incorporated more running in the workouts. I was doing the SEAL Fit workouts pretty much every day.
I started to incorporate a little bit more running into my everyday exercise and my workouts.
I also made sure to do a lot of pull-ups.
I did SEAL Fit 3 times a week.
I was working out every day with the guys that I was going to go through it with. And we pushed each other every day in the op wads.
And I also incorporated a lot more rucking. So, going to the beach and doing soft sand hikes with some weight on.
Did a lot of rucking with weight vest on soft sand and on uneven terrain just to get ready.
Worked on the PST movements, made sure that our pull-ups were on point, push-ups, air squats.
I had a little bit of a different experience as I had to train on my own for Kokoro because I didn't have the time during the day to be able to hang out with the crew. So what I made sure I did was the Murph, the weighted Murph, and I'd get out on the beach and get wet and sandy, get all my gear all good and yucky, and then I would take my backpack and I would make sure I was doing stairs, holding that above my head. I'd carry like a water bottle or something that was like kind of wide, so I was used to like just carrying something with me all the time.
In our training, we focused on getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. So we took all of our gear, put it on, ran down to the beach, got our shoes dirty, our boots dirty, we got our BDUs dirty.
Another big part of it is all of the gear. So, I made sure I had all my gear, and it was like my boots were broken in, everything was good to go and squared away, so I wouldn't have to worry about that at any time during Kokoro.
Everyone thinks San Diego's sunny. Check the weather in Encinitas 2 weeks out and pay attention to your emails and pay attention to details, because when they send out small, quick emails, there could be very important information in those, and you don't want to be the person that shows up at Kokoro and miss that detail, because it's all about attention to detail.
I started also just making sure in my head that everything was right, that I knew why I was doing it, and that the word quit just wasn't even in any sort of my thought process at all.
I trained with a couple other guys from our gym, John and Dave, and that was really awesome to have a team to go through it with. We worked out at the SEAL Fit events or workouts, and we worked out with the rucks, and just having that support to discuss ideas and what gear you're getting, what boots you're getting, all that stuff. I mean, we had all that stuff 30 days out and we had been using it, but just to have that team aspect was really solid.
I think the team aspect of it is huge. Just having guys or girls to work out with that are going to go through it with you, building that little sense of team, and then having them with you during the event itself is just a tremendous thing to do, and something that you should look at doing when you're thinking about doing Kokoro Camp.
So if you're training by yourself, like I had to train by myself, one of the driving forces for me during that last month was I was so excited to get with the team. And so I was seeing everyone at the facility training and getting ready in the academy, and I wasn't able to be with them. So I just kept driving myself forward, saying to myself, 2 more weeks, I get to do it with people.
You're in some close quarters, you're with your group, and there's kind of a small changing area. So you want to be able to get comfortable with that. So what I did was I went down to PCH and D Street, and I took my clothes off as fast as I could and put them back on as fast as I could, just to make sure that I could do it and be comfortable with a lot of people watching. I thought that was really a big benefit to me.
If you're 30 days out, you should just be getting really excited about it, and it's an awesome experience. Figure out why you're doing it. With get a mantra too in your head of like when you're working out and going through those long workouts, especially like a Murph workout, get something going that gets you hyped up and keeps you going through those parts, because that's what you're going to need. You're going to need to dive into that. But I think just make sure you have a positive attitude and look for it as like an awesome experience and not really stressed out. I think stress is not a good way to go into it.